Hey guys. Hey, we're live. Woo woo. Monday card readings. Sometimes I don't use cards, you guys. I actually really don't need the cards, but hey. You guys, if you guys want to learn how to read cards, I am doing a workshop this Sunday. Okay. So in the feed there, or if you just want to know more about how you can learn how to read cards yourself, come join the course, come join the class. It's this Sunday. Yeah, this Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, which is at 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern. You guys, I don't do well with math and numbers and all the things. But so it's $35. And so if you guys would like to learn how to do this yourself and how to just sort of help other folks and, have fun and play and get coached by me, well, this Sunday. All right. It's so great to see so many of you guys are back from last week too. Hi, it's just Jazzy and Music for Life and Brea and Vanessa and Katrine. I don't know if my thing is, it looks like I'm recording live. For some reason, my feed isn't moving though. Oh, here we go. Techno dork, not techie at all. Hey, Clarissa, nice to see you. Hey, Vanessa. Sophia, hi. All right, you guys, you know how we roll around here, right? You guys can ask a question that you'd like some information about, but it has to be specific. It has to be like laser focused. It can't be a very open-ended question like, what is my life purpose? I don't have the time to work with you on that right now. So just get super specific, super laser focused. I'm going to try and get to your question this week. If I don't, come back next week. All right. Or you can book a private session with me too. So you can do all the things with me if you want at terriehuberman.com. And also I've got an amazing Patreon community and we are building. So if you want to feel a sense of connection and engagement, woo, my Patreon community is fabulous. And that's the cockatoo screaming, by the way. So that's that annoying sound that you hear. He's totally active. So, all right. Let's hop in there, shall we? Let's get this thing going. Okay. Oh, and just your patience with me is very much appreciated because there are more of you than there are of me, right? So I will do my best. Okay, Matt. Hi, Matt. I don't know if this is your first time, but welcome. Matt, is it in my best interest to share my writing with my housemate, or would it potentially lead to a viable new career opportunity? Hold on. Is it in my best interest to share my writing with my housemate? And would it potentially lead to a viable new career opportunity? Yeah. So the first, I got to tell you, Matt, I had a visceral reaction, which means I felt it in my body, and I use my body as a tool a lot. And hopefully you guys use your bodies as tools as well. Matt, I don't think you should be sharing this with your roommate or your housemate. I'm sorry. This feels like it does feel like a viable product right now it's showing up to me in product because it's a written out. I don't know if it's a script or something like that, but for right now, it feels like it's a product more than service, let's just say. Okay. I feel like there's potentiality. Is that a word? There's potential to this taking off. And I do feel at this time until it's finalized, because I feel like there's still some more tweaking or packaging or marketing or something like that before, and even like asking for funding. So I feel like you're going to have to get some sort of funding for this. It doesn't feel like your housemate is the best person to be approaching. I feel like you probably want to ask your housemate because they might have a connection. Ask for the connection and deal with the connection, not the housemate directly. That's the information I'm getting. Would it lead to a viable new career opportunity? I feel like it can be a supplemental career opportunity. It would take some time before it became primary. So I wouldn't give up, as they say, the day job just yet. But I do feel it has legs to it. So hopefully that helps. Thanks for writing in, Matt. Hey, Jaroslav. God, that's another thing, you guys. I butcher people's names. So please, 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 please don't be offended or upset if I butcher your name. It is not intentional. All right. Jaroslav, or maybe it's Yaroslav. Hi, Terry. How are you? I am fine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm not a big fan of Mondays, so I'm super glad to be doing this on Monday because it distracts me and it redirects my attention and focus and energy on how much I don't like Mondays. So there you go. I want to ask if I'll find an IT job in 2021 and be successful in it. I mean, I'm getting a firm yes. The thing is, I feel like it's going to be more towards the middle to latter half of 2021. But when you say be successful in it, I feel like you already are successful. Like you're good at what you do. So you are successful. I feel like maybe you really want to be asking like, is it going to have all the benefits, the pay, and in those terms, am I going to be successful? Yes. And I feel like there's longevity to this as well. So, keep me posted, but I kind of feel this more for you is going to happen more towards mid to latter half of 2021. So hang tight, Yaroslav. I don't know. Have you ever thought about, because this is coming up, have you ever thought about maybe consulting to friends, which is basic IT stuff? Because for example, me, not tech savvy, right? Totally not tech savvy. And I have questions all the time. And so many times, like I'm posting questions on Facebook, like, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And thankfully I have a beautiful support system. People always come through. But have you ever thought of maybe in the meantime, marketing yourself as like a consultant in terms of just help, basic help? I know you might feel, and it's an ego thing. So I'm not trying to poo-poo you or make you feel bad, but there's an opportunity to make money right now for you, I feel like. And so even if this is something below you, like you would never do this for a career, you can do this for now. And you never know where it will lead. So if you haven't already offered your services to friends and family, just basic help, you might want to do that. All right. There you go. Music for Life, Ramirez. Yes, yes. They're right. So I'm going through a tough time mentally and in a way physically too, but mentally I've been for years. So my question is, will these problems ever go away or will I ever be at peace? So look, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what your mental issues are. Here's what I can tell you. What I can tell you is the bigger deal you make out of the fact that you have them, the longer and the more upset you'll be about the fact that you have them. Because what you're doing is you're activating the law of attraction, but you're activating it for not the things that you do want, because we live in polarity, which is all about separation. It's all about, opposites and duality. So if you're placing, remember you guys, wherever we place our attention, that is where our energy is going. And if you are constantly thinking about the fact that you have these mental issues, let alone, doesn't matter what mental issues, just the fact that you're aware that you have them and you keep placing your attention and your focus, it's gonna last forever. So what you need to do is just, be in the frequency of acceptance. Like, I've got these mental issues. I'm working on them. I'm getting the help that I need. If you are, and hopefully you are, just so you feel better. Because there's always a way to get relief and alleviation, even if you have mental health issues or problems. But the more you focus on the fact that you have them, the more you're drawing it to you, and the more you're repelling the fact that you don't want to feel this bad about having them or so much time and attention. So you're actually the one in control of your peace. Because you can have these mental health problems and still feel peace. I'm just saying. So it is how you're viewing and your mindset on this, okay? And you're the one that controls that. So when you ask me, will I ever be at peace? I want to say yes, if you can regulate how much attention and focus and your energy you're putting on the fact that you're having it. So will these problems ever go away? I don't know if your mental health problems will ever go away. I don't know that, but I can tell you, you can feel as if they are just not taking over or hijacking your life the less you place your attention on the fact that they're there. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, here's another name I get to butcher. Yay! I love how you guys are writing these really great questions. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just, for time's sake. Plus, it's better for you to just like get all up in there. You're not paying for this. This is my gift to you. So let's get all up in there. Okay, Schmitziddle. Okay, you know who I'm trying to communicate with. Hi. I've been going through a lot health-wise for years, but lately animals have been following me in flocks and things keep falling off shelves in my room. Is someone trying to tell me something? Well, it's interesting how you're making a correlation between animals flocking and things falling off the shelves. I wouldn't necessarily say that there is a correlation or a relationship between those two variables. But here's what I will say is that you're definitely seeing the results of some sort of change happening within your electromagnetic field. So whatever's going on in your field is having some sort of a reflection. Remember, the world is a mirror to what's going on inside. So you've had some health issues for years, and you're noticing that, again, the health issues may not even be a relationship to these things happening. The way I would look at this is, okay, just a heads up, Buttercup, FYI, I have health issues. I'm like, okay, wonderful. You have health issues. Great. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So then you would say, well, I have animals and flocks coming to me and I'm noticing things, like falling off the shelves in my room. Is someone trying to tell me something? We don't know that. That's not enough evidence. I don't know the scenario, the situation. What I can tell you is that there's an energy shift and there's an energy change within your field that is causing these things. Specifically what that is, could it be a spirit? Sure. Could it be a guide? Sure. What I would say is that if you're having animals following you in flocks, what's happening is that you are fine-tuning, whether you're aware of this or not, fine-tuning through your thoughts and your feelings. You're getting into the same frequency and vibrations as animals. So you're starting to connect to animals. That's pretty cool. The books falling off the shelves. Look, I'm a bit pragmatic and practical and skeptical when it comes to that. I debunk first before I say that that's paranormal. So I don't have enough information to help you out with that. But I would say what's clear to me in what's going on with you is that you are going through some sort of energetic shift in which you are able to now bring in or magnetize animals into your life. So that can be really, if you have health issues, that can be a really healing thing to see and feel and experience connection with animals, unless you hate animals and then, it does the opposite. But hopefully that gives you some sort of information, at least for now. You just haven't given me enough information to make a, an assessment. Plus, again, you guys, you have to remember, even though I talk to dead people, even though I'm a psychic, even though I'm an energy healer, I'm also still very skeptical about things. So we do live in physical reality, and there is many, many times where things are just because they are, and there's not necessarily a metaphysical or a paranormal explanation for things, okay? Okay. Asmi. Hi, Terrie. I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I make them for you. My question is, will I ever find love? Well, I'm going to say yes, of course you're going to find love. I think you want to know whether you're going to find love partnership, or romantic love. So you guys, everybody can create any kind of love that they want, but it has to come from themselves first. So I know it's easy for me to say, oh, well, love yourself first, but what does loving yourself look like, right? Loving yourself looks like self-care, keeping promises to yourself, right? That shows you that you love yourself enough that you're going to keep your word to yourself, right? Things like setting boundaries, like saying to somebody, no, it's not okay that you speak to me in that tone of voice, or no, it's not okay that you don't respect my time and you're always coming late, right? Those are ways that you can tap into love, because first you do have to love yourself before anybody else can love you, because they don't know what they're loving. And once you start loving yourself, you know what you love, right? So you have to be love in order to get love. So cliche, so cliche. But really, when you're asking that question, you're asking about romantic love and partnership love. That comes when you are in alignment and connected with yourself, and you have no expectations of when and where and how it shows up. So there's a lot of trust that's involved, right? So I want to say yes, but okay. So Esme, it's going to take some time because you got to figure out who you are. And I feel like you're still on that path. You're still kind of figuring out, who am I? What do I want? What do I need? What do I want my relationship to look like? And who do I want my partner to be? You got to get super clear on those things. And you have to be kinder to yourself. You have to set boundaries. You have to do a lot more self-love and self-care. Keep promises to yourself, okay? Vanessa. Here we go, Vanessa. I adore my team at work, but the work is either non-existent or dull. Dun, dun, dun. She's established the frequency of boredom. Okay. Should I change teams within my company by spring 21 for more fulfilling work, or stay with my team for another year-ish? Thanks. Do not stay with your team. Look, okay, sorry. I shouldn't tell you what to do. But here's the thing. You're unhappy. Let's break this down to basics, guys. Feel good, feel bad. You don't feel good. So do something that will make you feel good. Can you guarantee it'll feel good? No, but it'll be different. When there's difference, there's change. When there's change, there's a window or an opportunity for surprise. I wouldn't stay. That's me. You do what you want to do. I wouldn't stay. All right, Vanessa, thank you. Sophia, may I ask if my sister and her boyfriend will stay together and get married? Thank you in advance. I don't really, I can just say a quick yes or no, but I don't have that much more. I feel like, I don't know about the stay together. I feel like there's a potential and a possibility of them getting married. I don't feel like they're going to stay together. I would need a little bit more information, like first names. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to go into that right now, because you're asking on behalf of someone else, and I can't quite connect like that, like this, like woo, like, when I'm more connected to you because you're present, you're watching. So not that I can't connect with them, but I just don't have the time to connect to somebody else on your behalf. Okay. Katrine Bairdenson. Will me and my fiance get pregnant easily once we start trying? It can happen if you, again, like I was talking about earlier, stop putting the pedestal. You guys have to remember, when you really, 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 really want something, the more you want it, the less you'll get it. So stop wanting it so bad. Stop hoping for it. Just have the intention it's going to happen, and then let it happen. Okay. So it's contingent. It's up to you guys. Katrine, I don't really feel like there's anything physically wrong. I think right now you guys just might be, or you more than your partner, just might be putting too much weight on it. Like, you want it too much. So get that in check, okay? Okay, let's see here. Okay, this thing is going slow. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can do this without exiting this. Okay, Clarissa, I've been feeling disconnected to my divine femininity and to source. What can I do to reconnect? Sending abundant love. Oh, what a beautiful, 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 beautiful question/inquiry. Okay, so Clarissa, I do want to direct you to, I did a video recently, a meditation. It was either a meditation or a healing vibe mantra about getting into your sensuality. So go back and look into that and see if you can get in those frequencies, first of all. Second of all, I've been feeling disconnected to my divine femininity and to source. So I believe what it feels like is happening, Clarissa, is that your energy is escaping you. So I feel like you're paying more attention to what's going on in the news than what is your reality in your own world. So this is where it gets kind of complicated, right? Because and I know each and every one of you, whoever is watching this, or whether you're watching it live or whether you're going to watch it post or whatever, these messages will piggyback. And even if you're watching this after, you will get the information that you need to hear. These messages will resonate. You will hear. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this after and something that I say here makes sense or feels right, or is like, oh, Terrie was talking directly to me, let me know in the comment section below. Okay. So here's the thing is like, we're in this time space where so many of us are doing our own healing and our own connecting to our own self, to the divine. And yet we still have this, what feels like an obligation to help other people and to make sure everybody else is okay. The thing is when we're making sure everybody else is okay, we're leaking our energy. I call it leaking our energy because we're placing attention outside of ourselves. Now, there's right times to do that and wrong times to do that. So Clarissa, I feel like you do that more often than not. So you're so worried about making sure everybody else is happy, instead of taking care of yourself. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to reconnect to yourself. So how would you do that? I'm going to tell you a type of meditation will be the best way. Now, people think, oh, meditation has to be a certain way, has to look a certain way. No, you can be writing, and that's meditation. Look, 50 Cent, I bring this up all the time because people go, whoa, mind blown. 50 Cent, when he's rapping, he's in meditation because he's so in the flow. He's just doing his thing. He's not thinking about what time his laundry needs to get done. He's not thinking about whether he has food in the fridge. Did I turn off the stove? None of that. He's like rapping. He's like all up in it, just in the zone, right? So whenever we're doing something, we're replacing our focus on just one thing, we are in meditation. You don't have to be sitting here in lotus position with a hand mudra going, I mean, if you can do that, great. Most humans cannot do that. So find something, Clarissa, that you can just focus your attention on fully and completely. Even if you do have to go by time and set an hour, that 1 hour is for you and for whatever you're doing. Okay, whether it's bicycling, swimming. I mean, I don't know where you are in the world. Out here in LA, we're on lockdown, and I think we're going to go on an extra credit lockdown, like extra lockdown. So there's not that many things we can do. So we have to find things, right? So it's also time for you to be creative. So by connecting to yourself, you will be connecting to your femininity because your core, I do feel like your core is your femininity. The other thing you can do to connect better to the femininity is stop doing shit for other people. Let them do shit for you. In other words, you receive. You sit there and you just receive. You don't always do. You don't always give. You don't always plan. You just sit there and receive. You are worthy enough of being a goddess. And what do goddesses do? They just sit there while their assistants or their little minions feed them grapes and fan them, right? That's divine feminine energy, right? It's being in the frequency of allowing and receiving. So that's how you can tune up that femininity. The other thing you can do is you can move your hips on the YouTube. As you guys know, what we're doing right now is the YouTube. There are belly dancing videos, which are really, really great for getting those hips moving, right? So that way you're working your sacral and your second energy center, okay? Those will help you. The other thing to do, I'm just going to flat out say it, is to pleasure yourself and fantasize. Yes, you are activating your sensuality and your femininity. Yes, okay? So hopefully that helps, Clarissa. Okay. Teresa, icky rainy Monday here in New York. So thank you for your sunshine. Oh, thank you, Teresa. That's so sweet. And I'm sorry it's icky out there in New York. What is it here? It's pretty sunny. pretty sunny. So smooches and giggles and sunshines coming your way. Okay, Arzu, here we go. Hi, Terrie. Hi. I'm looking for a job, though I'm keeping my options open. I'm really hoping to shift to this one particular city. Do you feel I would be successful in finding a job there and shifting? Yes, I actually do. That feels really good. Yes, let me tell you the reason why. Because when I tap in your energy, what I feel like is you've just been in the same place doing the same thing, looking for the same jobs. And so you're in this frequency of boredom, of apathy, and nothing happens when you're apathetic. So there does have to be change. And what moving to this other city or shifting to this other city, what it does is it, not in a negative way, it disrupts the already in motion sameness of your field. So that means things that are different can happen, and they do show up as surprises. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I do feel that you would be successful in finding a job there. Just go in. I know that you're keeping your options open. That's lovely, but go in with an open mind as well, with more of a sense of trust that everything is always working out for me. Everybody right now, say this, and I know I won't be able to hear it, so it's totally fine, and nobody else will be able to hear you, but repeat after me. Everything is always working out for me. That when we can tap into that frequency and we can feel that sentence in our bodies, we can give ourselves permission to lean into and accept whatever situation we're in, because we will be taken care of. It's hard to trust that, I know, especially in these uncertain times. But it's something that we just got to practice over and over and over again, and we can do it. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Arzu. Okay, let's see here. Cassidy. Hello, my question is, will he come back into my life? Thanks. Yes. Oh, Cassidy, yes. But hold on. Yes, Cassidy, but it's not going to be in the way that you expected. The way or how you expect him to come in. So there's going to be an element of surprise to it, okay? So just kind of keep your cool, keep your balance. And when this happens, because I'm not getting that it's going to happen very soon. I could be wrong. Look, human, make a mistake. But yeah, it's just not going to be in the way and how it's done, okay? So, all right, Kimberly W. Hi, Terrie. Hi. Recently made a big change in my life and moved to London. God, a lot of you guys are moving, making really big changes. I'm really excited for all of you who are doing those really big life changes. Do you see anything in regards to a job or romance? Aha. So here's the thing, Kimberly. And this sucks. But I don't sugarcoat and I don't bullshit. And I don't feel like you'll never find it. But I do feel like there's a delay, and I do feel like it's circumstantial, and I do feel like it's COVID related. So there's nothing wrong with you. You're very employable. Okay. You are lovable, but it's like you're stuck because of circumstances. And it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. So, what they're saying for you, Kimberly, is that it would be really good for you to, again, lean into the acceptance of I am where I am, and where I am is okay. Everything is always working out for me. And I feel like you're resisting that because you did a really great thing by moving. So I do want to validate that you made a good move. And yes, you will get a job, and yes, you will find romance. I just feel like there's a delay. Okay. So just try and hang in there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Music for Life is saying, I try not to put much intention to it, but it's just there and it's hard to stop thinking about it. Well, you want to have the intention. You do want to have the intention of getting preggers. You just don't want to focus so much on it. You want to be able to say, yeah, I want to get pregnant. I want to have a healthy baby. This is going to be with my partner. It's going to be a wonderful experience. And then you just want to say, okay, I'm going to put this over here for right now. Okay. Because the more you want it, the more you push it away. All right. Okay. Dewey. Hello, Dewey. Hey, Terrie. Hi. I was wondering if you could answer a question of mine. I sure hope I can. College-wise, am I making the right decision or am I on the right track? Am I making the right decision? I would say, am I making... Oh, okay. I misread that. I thought you ored that, and I was about to give you a lecture. We don't or, we and boom, I misread it, and it's and. So good for you. Okay. I was wondering if you could answer a question of mine. College-wise, am I making the right decision? Am I on the right track? Thanks. I want to say yes, Dewey, unless you're doing it for someone else. So if you're doing this for someone else and it is something that you enjoy and you're interested in, yes. Otherwise, I got to tell you no. So I hope that helps. Okay. Okay. So if you guys if I've already answered one of your questions or you've asked it, I'm skipping over you. So I please don't be offended. I'm just trying to get in as many as I can. And help out as many people as I can. But listen, because someone else might have your same or similar question. And so whatever answer I give, it can resonate and take it with you. Spirit is super smart and will piggyback answers for people, okay? Hi, Piano Fingers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Chno 3. Butchering. Okay. Hi, Terrie. Can you speak to the anger and frustration we're all feeling this year and how can we cope with it? Yes, I'm going to speak to it. I don't know that you're going to like the answer, but I'm going to speak to it. The anger and the frustration this year that we're feeling is the parts of ourselves that we're angry and frustrated with. So what is going on is a reflection of what's going on inside. Now, there's individual and then there's collective. The anger and the frustration is actually what they're saying is it's there for us to understand what our button pushing is. So what's pushing our buttons? Because when we know that, we can maneuver around it. And not only that, we can learn, and it is a learning thing because humans are humans and we all fuck up and make mistakes. And how we're raised, our caregivers most of the time aren't trying to screw us up on purpose. They do the best they can with what they have. But what this anger and frustration from just that aspect of this year's teaching us is what pushes our buttons, what pisses us off. What is it that we don't like so that we can clear out and clean out anything that causes those buttons to be pushed. Because when those buttons are pushed, we are not living our best life. We're focusing our energy and our attention on those frequencies. And so the anger and the frustration that we're feeling is being reflected and is being showed to us so that we can heal those parts of ourselves. So this is shadow work. And we're doing it individually and collectively. So 2021 is here to show us what it is that no longer is working for us, because humanity and Mother Earth is expanding consciousness and awareness. And if we continue having that same process, those same coping skills, those same ways of being, there's no way expansion can happen. And you know, it's like, are you going to jump on the boat, or are you going to stay at the dock and watch the boat drive by, right? So the frustration and the anger and how we're all feeling this year and how we're coping with it is our teacher, and it's upgrading us. And is it comfortable? Oh, hell no. Is it painful? Oh, hell yes. Is it emotional? Fuck yeah. It's awful and it's hard. So 2021 is showing us this. 2020 is showing us this. 2021 is when we get to implement it. Yeah, you guys. Now that we know what the fuck is up, what are we going to do? So in terms of coping with it, I wouldn't run away from it. I would go further deeper into it, Chino 3. I would be like, yeah, you know what? I am angry. I'm going to let myself be angry. Maybe you don't let yourself be angry. A lot of us, I know I was taught not to be angry, like don't show your anger. Not on purpose, but so I rarely show my anger because that is my coping mechanism, right? I don't want to make other people upset. So I'm not going to show my anger. But what does my anger do? Is it wells up, it wells up, it wells up, and my energy then becomes unhealthy. So I've started practicing. I learned, okay, I do get angry. Oh my God, I'm allowed to get, oh my God, I can be mad. That's so cool. Like, oh my God, now what do I do? Now that I know how to get mad, and now that I allow myself to get mad, now that I'm aware I'm mad, what do I do? Right? How do I work that madness, that anger and frustration through the body? Because the body is what holds all the energy in this earth suit container. That's the physical side of us because we're physical and non-physical. So the anger and the frustration, that's non-physical. But how it shows up to us, the tightness in our body, the clenching of the teeth, the fact that we punch people, that's the physical part, right? So that's what this year has been all about. It has been all about showing us and teaching us what doesn't work for us and what our systems, coping skills, coping mechanisms need to like stay at the dock so we can go on this beautiful cruise ship because that cruise ship is going with or without us. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. I'm going to answer one more question. Actually, I'll do two more just because I have another client I have to get to. I've got some coaching. I do coaching as well, not just reading. I do coaching people who want to reach goals, and they most of it's anxiety driven. So I help them clear their anxiety to access their intuition. So I want to make sure I'm on time for them. So we're gonna do two more questions. Okay, you guys? Okay. XNS Forever. Hi, Sam. Yes, you did catch me live. I'm taking questions. I'm not giving general messages. Okay. So feel free to write in if I get a chance to get your question. Feel free to just write in a question. Okay. Doug, any thoughts on the future with my current girlfriend? Doug, I don't like how you're asking this question because that is telling me that you're questioning. So you're in self-doubt. Here are my thoughts on the future with my current girlfriend. I would really pay attention to what my body, meaning your body, okay, is telling me when I think of her. How do I feel? What is showing up in my body when I'm around her, when I'm with her? If you're feeling like joy and elation and friskiness and feistiness and playfulness and love and wholeness and completeness and freedom, your body is going to tell you that, okay? It's going to act a certain way, right? But if you're feeling rejection, if you're feeling abandonment, if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anxiety, if you're even just saying those things like my stomach is getting upset, you're going to feel it in your body. There'll be tightness in your body. So when you're asking me for my thoughts, look, I don't tell people what to do, but what I can guide you to do is to get into your own guidance system through listening to your body. So what is your body telling you? I can just tell you that the fact that you're asking this question means that there's some doubt. So take that and interpret that however you need to or want to, okay? Okay. This is going to be the last question, you guys. Cheslin. Hey, Terrie. Hey, Cheslin. Glad I finally made it to your live stream. Me too. Welcome. My career. Is this something that's actually going to be existent next year, 2021? So here's the thing with you, Cheslin. Cheslin, they're talking about you missing out on doing more. So there are different streams of income that you can be looking at doing supplementary to what you're doing now, still within your creative field. So let me just give you an example. Maybe there's a teacher through the school district right now doing this online teaching, right? Well, this teacher still in the realm of teaching can also be tutoring on the side, right? Can also be writing maybe like an educational book as well. Can also have or be teaching other teachers to do things, et cetera, et cetera. So you can see how it's still under the umbrella of teaching, but there are different avenues. And I feel like you're boxing yourself into one specific thing. So when you're talking about your career, I do feel you're missing out on allowing or creating different streams of income. You're going to have to tap into your creativity to get that, because there are answers. So when you say, is it going to be existent next year? It could be. It has the potential and the possibility, but not in the way that you're envisioning it, because you're just being like, you have blinders on, right? There's a lot of stuff you can be doing here, and there's a lot of stuff you can be doing here. So you need to do a mindset shift. And then I feel like there is potential and possibility for your career to pick up again, or at least for you to feel safe enough financially and even create something new. So, put on your creative thinking hat and see if there's other ways you can make money or things that you can do under the umbrella of what it is that you do. All right. You guys, thank you so much for joining. Can I ask you for a favor, y'all? Can you please go ahead and share these videos? I'm trying to build up this channel, and I'm adoring, I don't know if you guys are, but I'm adoring our time together on Mondays. I love being able to give back. This is the easiest way for me to give back to everybody, because I know people are having some financial difficulties right now. And this is the best way that I can be of service and help you guys out. So can you please share these videos and, help me get viral? And it'd be so awesome, because again, I can help so many more people this way. And hopefully I've been able to bring something to you guys, even if it's just like a little smile. You know that I will always be honest with you. I don't sugarcoat, I don't bullshit. And I do try and present any information that's uncomfortable hearing in a more palatable way. I love engaging with you guys. Thank you so much for your patience with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you want me to make a video about a topic, let me know. So you can write in the comment section below on any video that I make, whether it's this live or if I do a reading or if I do a coaching or whatever it is. I want to know how I can be there more for you guys. I want to make this our channel. Yes, I'm facilitating, but I want this to be more like, community. I don't know. I feel the need. That's my calling as well. I can't do this without you guys. I try and be as non-egotistical as possible, but I have to have some sort of ego in order to be doing this, right? That's just the human way. But I do really want to be of service, and I do want to help people. And the more people that I can help, the better, right? Because then we all start kind of feeling the same way. And then we all, just get to be this beautiful, loving community, helping people out, but still being in our own individual power. Okay. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, help me go viral. It would be my honor to be here for you more often in a big way. And I'm always saying, stay connected. I'm not bullshitting you. I do my best to get back to you when I can. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. I hope everybody has an easy week, and I'll see ya on the flip side.